In today's video, we're going to be doing the first part of making a level 30, at least, I'd say 20 seconds long, but we can only use a singular piece of work in the entire editor. That piece for today is the block. So I gotta make a level where I only use blocks. I have this design saved, because this is the highest jump the cube does. Just like that. It'd be like, now let's just make sure that's possible. Perfect. And then we could add a super high block. The goal is to make this a hard level. At least, I'd say. Oh, you could just do that, though. Is this even possible? I have ignore damage on. That's not gonna work. We're gonna need to turn that off. I think the only way to do it is with that extra vertical height. Yeah, okay. So you can't even skip it if you wanted to. The way that this is gonna work is I have to make it so that all the jumps you can't just skip. So like we could add one of these. Be like, yeah. So then the only way to get on here, yeah, why couldn't you skip this? What could possibly make this an actual jump? You could do that. There we go. So now I'd be like, I guess you could do that, but not anymore. Now you have to do this. Boom. We're at 3 seconds long. Gotta add. Is that possible? I really hope that that's not possible. If so, I'm gonna like spam it. If it ends up being possible. I guess you could skip like everything though. Can't wait to make a level off of only spikes. Come on, we know this part's at least possible. Yet I can't do it. There we go. Oh, that's so possible. Come on. No, it actually is possible. Wow. Okay, that gives us 4 seconds into a level. Now I'm just gonna like, I know what I can do. I could technically make memory, so we can, you might say, how on earth could you possibly make a memory gameplay off of only cubes? Now that's quite a magnificent question. You see, we have this magical tool called layers. And you might say, oh my god, you're so cool, Lolis. Did you know that layers exist? So, I actually just, you'll see. First, you need to make the actual gameplay path that you need to take. Something, I'm thinking something like, yeah, you jump 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, so this is going to be our grid. You go 3 and then diagonal. Works every time. And then there's the falling. grid, which we now need to add. Where you fall. Where do you fall? Well, you fall 3 out diagonal, which allows us to make a perfect grid. Just like this. We have now created an awful grid. No. Hold up. Because this first one's only 2 out. Hold up. 1, 2. And then the block. So now you could technically fall out anywhere on here, on this special grid of ours, but you would die. Because you see, this is where we add the layers. Layer 2 makes it so that you die if you go on the wrong one, because what we're going to do is place a block above all of these, set all of these blocks to some hidden blocks, so now no one even knows they're there. And now we continue building a perfect grid. And just so that no one can skip, we're going to add more onto our invisible hitbox layer. Boom. Can't skip the whole level now either. Hide. Boom. And then after you do this, you're gonna obviously you go 1, 2, 3 up. And this is the intended path, but we have to keep making every path have its own special route. So 1, 2, 3 up. And now we run into a major issue. This guy. This block right here. But luckily, we have a very easy solution to that. We go into layer 2. Boom. Boom. Edit group. Extra. Passable. No touch. What this does is makes it so we don't die when we do a head-on collision into the object. And now we delete it from this layer. Boom. It's actually still there. So now you can actually jump. But what if you did try to jump? Well, thank God we have layer 1 just happened to be chilling right here. Waiting for this moment his entire life. And then we can have... I just figured out how to do triple spike. Check this out. So we do the same strategy to raise the platform. Look, we raise up the platform. Like this. And then we have it go straight. Triple spike! And then you fall into a pit of doom if you miss the triple spike. Like that. And then I guess I'll do another one. Because why have 1 triple spike when you could have 2 triple spikes in a row? That look like this. We're at 12 seconds. Actually, this is not possible. And then we could have like the little trust G. And then what you're gonna want to do is copy and paste this G. Put it right there. Boom. Completely scale it down and turn it into gameplay by copy pasting it like this. Guys, am I cooking or what? Am I onto something? 14 seconds. 15 seconds, and then the real GG. That's a little too big. Let's scale this down to 1. And then the real GG. And then so that they can't completely skip the level, we're gonna do this thing on layer 1 again. Where you just die. if you think you can skip. Turns out there's magical walls placed by a fairy wizard. Then we select all of the walls, edit group, hide the group, and then what we're gonna do with the group after you hide it is we verify this level now, which hopefully won't take a long time. Except for that one jump. Or I guess, hold up. We're technically not done with the level, because on layer 1, there's one more thing we can put, and that's a D-Skipatron 2000 right here. Boom, hide it. Now this level is ready for verification. That's the wrong one. We could have verified it right there. Though we didn't. Come on. Let's go! Okay, and then we're gonna publish this as a, what do you guys think, 3-star? Block 1. Make sure to try it out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.